Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year, happy 2020. I'm here to talk to you briefly about a couple of topics, one in copyright and one in trademark. In copyright, because it's now 2020, be aware that you should go and update your copyright notice wherever you have it. So this might be the footer of your website or your blog. It might be on, say, marketing materials or articles that you're working on. Anything that you haven't yet published, you want to have a copyright notice of 2020 on. Second, trademark. I know we just went through the holidays and New Year's, so perhaps you've gotten an idea for a new slogan or a new mark, a new brand name related to the new year or related to something you came across in your celebrations. Here's what I want to tell you about. Even if you think that you can't register a mark for a common phrase, you might be able to. It depends on what you use it with, because that's how trademarks are assessed, examined at the patent office. They're assessed not just for the phrase itself and whether anybody else has it and is using it, but also what you use it with, what goods or services you use it with. The example I want to tell you about is a registration for the phrase Happy New Year. And you might think, this is such a common phrase, how could anybody get this registered? Well, it depends on what you're using it with. While there are a little more than 12.5 registration records that have attempted to use Happy New Year or parts of that phrase in connection with each other, there's only one registration that's still live for the phrase Happy New Year. It's registered by Mattel, the toy maker, and it's registered in connection with doll clothing. They registered it a little more than 5 years ago in connection with Barbie dolls. There's a special edition Barbie. I'll put the registration number, the serial number of the trademark registration record, as well as a link to where you can see an image of this in the video notes. This special edition Barbie was called Happy New Year Barbie. That use of the phrase Happy New Year has nothing to do with celebration. If you tried to register the phrase Happy New Year with, say, bubbly wine, or noisemakers, or disco balls that drop from the ceiling or in a room, or anything else that's typically associated with a New Year's celebration, you probably would not be able to. But if you register it with regard to, say, canned soup or sneakers, things that have nothing in particular to do with New Year's, New Year's Eve and a New Year's celebration, you probably could. And Mattel could in this instance because they registered the phrase Happy New Year for use with doll clothing and related things. If you've got questions about a trademark registration that you have pending or that you want to apply for or that you already have registered, let me know. You can DM me, and Happy New Year. Hope you have a great and happy and healthy start to 2020. Thanks.